Monday, 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 Monday. You are looking live at downtown Nashville, Broadway, 4th Avenue South, and what a beautiful day it is here in Middle Tennessee. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here on this Monday, October 3rd edition of Mornings on Main Street. I'm Chris Yao, joined as always by my co-host and producer, Justin Kulick. Thank you guys for being with us. Hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. If you've had half as good of a weekend as I have, I know you had a great one, so welcome in. We've got so much to get to today. It's going to be a fantastic show, so stick around throughout the entire hour. I promise you it's going to be worth it. Before we get too far gone, let's welcome in Justin Kulick. Justin, what's up, buddy?
Hello, Chris. How are you doing today? I heard you had a great weekend.
It has been a phenomenal weekend. I told you, it's like I said off air, man. All my sports teams did great. Didn't have to, there was a little bit of heartburn involved in all of them, but
some stress ulcers forming.
It's okay. It's okay
right.
Because in the end, it worked out. Everything was perfect. So I'm on top of the world right now. I see you wearing your Titans gear. I got my Braves quarter zip on.
Let's let him see it real quick. Ooh.
It's a little warm up here in our office, but I wasn't not going to wear my Braves quarter zip today.
Exactly. So. As the kids say, IDGAF.
That's right.
But the F is for freak. I don't give a freak. No, but I had a great weekend. Didn't go to the Titans game, watched the Titans game, was very stressed out. So I had to work the first half. So I didn't have the radio on or anything. I didn't listen to anything going on. And I was working with John Dwyer. And at the end of us working, he goes, it was about halftime. He goes, "Do you want to know the score?" And I was like, "Yes, lay it on me." And then he said it very slowly, 20-3 Titans, about to end the second quarter. And I was like, "Oh my God, that's amazing." So I get in my car, I'm listening to it on the way. Indianapolis scores. I get back to my house, Indianapolis scores. I get inside of my house to watch the game with my dad. Interception.
Sir, you're not allowed.
I'm telling you, man, like I am a very firm believer that I might be the jinx. And that's so unfortunate. Yeah, but we ended up tweaking it out. Yeah. We squeaked it out.
Folks are out early on their old-time tour bus this morning.
Yeah, they are. They want to see. They want to see as the Romans do. I don't know if that fits there.
Man, yeah, absolutely. It was a great weekend for the Titans. Great weekend for Braves fans. A sweep of the New York Metropolitans. Magic numbers at 1. So we just have to win one of the next 3, or have the Mets lose one of the next 3, and the Braves will be National League East Division champs once again. Won 100 games this year with that win last night. Just what a fantastic weekend, and much more on that coming later in the day when Mo, Patton, and I come to you on Main Street Sports today.
As DJ Khaled would say, another one.
And another one. That's right. And another one. But yeah, so fantastic weekend, of course. We've got a great show coming up. We're going to take a look at some clips from this week in Clarksville, as we like to do on Mondays. So you'll see what Stephanie Miller's got going on up there, and you can go watch the rest of that show. It's totally worth it. Absolutely, I promise. And much, much more coming your way. But right now, we need to go to the weather because it is a beautiful day outside. So let's do that.
Whether you'd like to hear it or not, am I right? Am I right? We got the weather brought to you by Roy Meat Service today, your Nashville local meat shop. They're fantastic. Their staff is awesome, attentive. They'll bring you whatever you want with a smile. They have bologna sandwiches. They have RC colas. They have ribs, steak. And the best part about it is they'll give it to you uncooked so you can take it home and grill it with your friends and family. And what better way to do it than in this weather? You can visit them at 605 South 19th Street in Nashville, or give them a call at 615-227-2583. also visit them online if you want to check out their menu, check out their facilities. They've got nice photo gallery there. You can check them out at roymeatservice.com. That's roymeatservice.com. Now, your weather for today is beautiful. Again, don't get used to it because we're pessimists, but there's only a 3% chance of rain. So I say 97% chance of fun and sun. The high is 77, low 48. Humidity below 50%. Everything's looking good. UV index 6 out of 10. Get out of here, UV index. We don't care about that. And that is your weather, brought to you today by Roy Meat Service.
What a beautiful day it's going to be. I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
Today is going to be actually, Justin, things have gotten a little bit the forecast has gotten a little bit better. It's going to be 85 on Thursday, but it's like that's a random because it's 78, 78, 79, and then on Friday the high is 73. So this 85 on Thursday, I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know why
Right.
people think it's going to be 85 on Thursday if every other day is less than 80. So I don't know if if there's
Exactly.
something special happening on Thursday that's going to like make it hot. I don't know. I mean,
Some sort
look,
of solar flex. That was a guess, but that sounded a little kind of legit.
it does. It does. Yeah.
Solar flare. That's probably what it was.
I have no idea what that. I'm no meteorologist, so
Well, we just need we need a NASA guy or girl to come on.
we
Can you hook
do,
that
in
up?
fact.
Would you mind kind of?
I actually probably know a couple people who work for NASA in
Seriously?
Huntsville, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I used to live in Huntsville, so
Right,
like I
right.
know some people, but I don't know that I don't know that they have
How do you
anything to do with weather.
Hey, I know you're probably kind of busy, but
Yeah, I'll just make a phone call. Make a phone
what
call.
would you say you do here, NASA?
What is it exactly? That's exactly right. Let's take a look at your right now traffic. 50 brought to you by our friends at 54, the Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults. They are a proud partner with the All of Us research program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can change the future of health by visiting the website joinallofus.org/50 forward. That is spell out 50 FIFTY. Right now in Nashville, it's literally the same as it is every day. There's some slowdowns at the 440 split. There's some slowdowns on the north side at the 2465 split coming into town. The downtown loop is perfect. Everything else is perfect. There's literally like nothing that is slowing folks down right now that isn't normal. In Lebanon, same things as you're just getting slow traffic at red lights. And in Murfreesboro, as a matter of fact, Murfreesboro is a little bit, it's actually better than normal. So if you're driving
Yeah,
around
a lot of
Murfreesboro
green.
right now, a lot of green down there. But if you're out in Shelbyville, there's some highway maintenance. That's about it. Like seriously, there's literally nothing that is a problem right now across the mid-state. Clarksville, there is some. It does look like there might be some stopped traffic heading out into the Kentucky border. Right as you are nearing Fort Campbell, there's some stoppage there at the state line, but that's.
But
I
if you
mean,
want to
it's a perfect day to drive. Put the top down.
put even if you don't have a convertible, saw that thing off.
Saw that. Exactly. I mean, make your own T-top.
Right, exactly. I look
I'm
so
here
proud.
for it. Is you're like, it's so your hair can blow. And
Yeah,
the girlies
exactly.
will be on the standby, waiting just to say hi.
Will you stop?
No, just drop them
Or somewhere.
But yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful day.
It is, man. It is. And it's only going to get better is the best thing about it.
It really is only going to get better. I'm so excited about it. So let's talk about some National Calendar Day stuff. Today is National. We talked about how we love thrifting and like
Oh, we
bargain
love it.
hunts and stuff. Consignment sales are kind of the same thing. They're a
Yep.
little bit more expensive because there's, but two people have to make a profit.
Got
But
So it's like what is it? Like Buffalo Exchange kind of thing
I
instead of
have no
Goodwill.
idea what that is.
So it's like a Plato's Closet.
Okay, sort of.
Okay.
But so Plato's Closet and Buffalo Exchange, they actually pay you when they take your clothes.
Right.
So a consignment sale is more like you put your stuff in in one place, kind of like a Plato's Closet, but then once it sells, you get a percentage of that.
I see. Okay.
So they'll like number it or whatever, and they'll say, once it sells, they say, oh, this is number 12. That belongs to so and so. They get 10% of this or whatever.
Ah. All
And
right.
then the store gets whatever percentage.
So that person in this picture is still in that purse. That's what you're saying. No, I'm just kidding.
Like this entire picture makes no sense. One, that's a purse, and
Right.
behind it are men's clothes.
Yeah.
And the men's clothes are not in like they're not. That's an outfit.
And that's not exactly. That's not like this is where your jackets are. This is where your
yeah, no, that's an outfit.
That is just 3 random articles of clothing for and a purse.
And then a purse. Like, why? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
She's probably picking it up like, why is there a purse here?
That's exactly what she's doing. Look at it like, this doesn't belong here.
I'm going to put this in the back in the right spot.
I didn't know the first Monday in October is National Consignment Day every year.
Okay, that's great.
How about that?
Every single year, never changes. Even if it's leap year?
Even if it's leap year, it's always the first Monday in October. The first Saturday in October every year, typically, unless it falls like this week. My hometown has the Frog Festival.
Frog Festival. Okay, so wait, let me guess what I think that is, and then you tell me what it is, because I'm sure I'm wrong. So my idea of a frog festival would be kind of like a parade style, and you just have as many frogs as you can just hop down the street for 1.5 miles, and you guys cheer them on. So tell me what it is, actually.
That is not even close. No, so in 2005, the city that my granddad was a city councilman in turned 50. It was the 50th anniversary of the city.
Okay.
And he had this big event. He and Porter Wagner were best friends. Porter Wagner of Dolly Parton fame. They were best friends. And when the city turned 50, he had Porter come and do a show. I think little Jimmy Dickens and Mike Snyder were both there, both Opry stars. Pretty big deal. Right. Well, it turned out to be a really successful event. So he was like, why don't we just do this every year?
Yeah.
So how like Mule Day or whatever. There's a million of those festivals everywhere, the Watermelon Festival,
right,
et cetera, et cetera. So he said, well, we'll just do it every year. And he said, but what are we going to call it? Because everybody has a Mule Day. And I was like, well, I like alliteration. Why don't we just go with Frog Fest? And he was like, I like it. And so I was joking. But now.
So you came up with it.
Yeah, 17 years later.
Stop. Chris Gow, you came up with the name of this festival.
I did.
That's amazing, dude.
Well, it was my granddad's deal. And we owned a sporting goods store, so he started printing shirts. And once it's printed on a t-shirt, it's official.
Law.
So.
That's awesome, man. I mean, that's a claim to fame, and you have so many, so it's like that's wild. Good for you. Good for you.
It's like when we introduced Mo, he's like, TSWA Hall of Famer, 2021 NSMA Sports Writer of the Year. And his co-host, the guy who named the Frog Fest in Summerton, Alabama, Chris Yao.
Oh, my God. I now know what I'm going to do for y'all's opening. I've been trying to figure out what's missing, but now I know finally.
Oh yeah. So anyway, the Frog Fest. It's always this Saturday, and unfortunately, I'm not able to make it. But it's one of those where they shut down Main Street, put vendors, and you just walk. It's nothing special.
Right. Okay.
It's just like a normal, like little festival like that with the kids
There's no
area
frogs
and
involved.
snow cones, but you can get your face painted.
No freaking way. Stop it.
So, I mean,
You mean voluntarily? Like I can walk up to somebody and they won't freak out when I'm like, hey, let me
no.
get my face. Okay.
Yeah, and you don't have to bring your own paint. They'll like they've got paint and everything.
Well, I mean, I always have to bring my own paint.
It's also National Boyfriend Day, so that's always good, especially
Is it really?
for folks like you who are boyfriends.
That's what I'm saying. I have so many. I hope I hope they don't all see this.
Actually, you hope they all do. That way,
Oh, maybe I'll get showered with gifts.
You'll get showered with gifts. That's right. There you go.
Me and Tannehill and Derrick Henry and Amani Hooker are all dating at the same time, so that's kind of a
maybe they'll give you game worn signed jerseys.
That'd be great. That'd be great. I actually ordered an Amani Hooker jersey.
Did you?
Last night impulsively? I was playing Madden, and he and I have the Ultimate Team or whatever, and he scored a pick six, and I just bought one.
yeah. That's a heck of a reason. Oh, but yeah, National Boyfriend Day. How about that?
How about it? She looks like she's like, don't you dare touch him.
She's really possessive in this picture.
She's
or
like, we can take the pic. Yeah.
Or she's very scared. I can't tell.
That's true. Like, is this how you want me to do it? And he's like, you're so screwed after this pic.
Yeah, no, I mean,
we probably shouldn't talk about that.
I don't know. It looks. I can't tell.
There's a story. That's all I know.
She's either mean mugging some other woman or.
Ooh, it's a woman photographer. That's exactly what it is.
There you go. Yeah, National Boyfriend Day. If you're a boyfriend out there, make sure to tell your girlfriends or your boyfriends and let them know that it's National Boyfriend Day and they are to be nice to you, if nothing else.
Exactly. You deserve it. We deserve it. Everyone deserves it.
That's right. All right, let's take a quick break here. Our first break of the day. When we come back, we have the top 3 stories in and around Middle Tennessee. So stick around here on Mornings on Main Street Media TV.
The high school football season is here, and nobody handles Friday nights better than Main Street Media. Here's Zach Womble with details.
That's the name of the game here at Main Street Media and Main Street Preps. Is, we've been doing this for a long time now, and I think you hit on it. We've got an army of reporters across all of Middle Tennessee. I think there's about 130 schools in the Middle Tennessee area, and we try to cover all of them. We cover about 11, 12 counties at this point. And those Friday night shows, it's we're gonna show that off. We're gonna showcase the talent that we have on the field with reporters across several mid-state games on the weekly basis. So whether you're in Williamson County, whether you're in Giles County or Murray County or Montgomery or Robertson or anywhere in between, we're gonna have you covered from 6 to 11.
Friday Night Live is presented by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, where fans don't let fans drive drunk. Hey, this is George Plaster, and I'm excited to announce that the second annual Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night is going to happen Monday, November the 28th at the Hermitage Strike and Spare. The 3 charities that will benefit are Last Minute Toy Store, Martha O'Brien Center, and Stars. And our intention is to get them that money so it can do the most amount of good at Christmas time. Now, here's where I need your help. I need you to sign up to play in the most fun charity event you've ever been involved in. Imagine 64 foursomes with 64 sports personalities in the area. As a single player, it's $200. If you get a foursome, it's $800. And what I want you to do is reach out to me via email, plastergeorge@gmail.com, and we'll get you signed up and get you ready and raring to go. Again, that's plastergeorge@gmail.com for a night you will never forget.
This is Eric Berner with Rock Castle Wealth Advisors. I help people in the pursuit of making their money live as long as they do. People hire me because I use a customized, individualized, and personal approach for the person I'm working with. Everyone's situation is different. If you've lost a spouse or a parent and want to make sure your inheritance is utilized and does not just disappear, I can help with that. Call me at 615-235-1058 or email eric@rockcastlewealth.com.
For Dustin Timmons and Joey Donnelly, they welcome every opportunity to serve and satisfy their clients. Whether you are looking to build your dream home or renovate your current home, their team will ensure that every client and remodel is unique, luxurious, completed on time, and within budget. Contact them today to set an appointment for a free consultation or to view some of their completed projects by logging on to DonnellyTimmons.com.
Well, that's a new one. All new music rolled up here mornings on Main Street.
DJ J Cool on the track.
On this Monday, October 3rd edition. It's October, man. It seems like yesterday was February. I swear, like this year has flown by.
It really has. It really has. 27 days or 28 days until Spooktober. Do you dress up for Halloween?
So I do not.
You have kids, though, so you have to now.
So okay, I take that back. I do when I can, but like not always. So it's not like something that I absolutely have to do. Like going to haunted houses and stuff like that. I have to do.
Like as in like you want to, or you have to go?
Yes. No, I have to go. No, I have to go because I want to, and if I don't, then it's a problem.
So see, wow. Okay, so we differ, right? It's funny because we're good friends because I am the opposite. One time, real quick story, I was dating a girl and I was trying to impress her and we were going to the haunted house. Hate haunted houses, man. Like always hated them. And we're in line and there's this person that's, I guess, his job to scare people that are in line.
Yes.
And they get near our section of line people and like apparently this guy knows one of the guys that's in line, so they're standing in front of us, and so he's just kind of shooting the breeze with the guy that's trying to scare people. He's like, hey, how's it going? And the guy takes off his scary stuff. He's like, oh no, it's pretty good. And then the guy in the line asks his friend who's working the thing, so I heard they're allowed to like touch you and like grab you and stuff in this. Is that true? And he goes, and then the guy goes, oh yeah. They can throw you around. And so immediately
you got out of line.
We had been waiting in line for 45 minutes. I turned to that girl that I was dating at the time and I said, I'm freezing cold. I don't know about you, but this is just not the night. We didn't go. After I heard, she was like, why? What's going on? I was like, it's cold. It's cold. She was like, here's my jacket. I was like, that's not going to work.
So did that happen to be Nashville Nightmare?
So it was in Chattanooga. It was some cavern, old mining thing that was already sketchy. That was
Gotcha.
Like that were already haunted. So
yeah, in Birmingham they have Sloss Furnace, which is an old coke furnace, which for like coal and stuff. And
right.
Lots of people have died there.
Exactly. That was the same gist with the mining thing. It's like a lot of people died.
There are actors in here, but there may or may not be ghosts.
Right, and they're not happy. They don't.
they don't like that you're here.
They don't like the way they went. I don't think.
No, not at all. But I do love. We have Miller's Thrillers here in Murray County, and I love it. It's a fantastic event. They actually have this. So the guy who owns Miller's Thrillers also owns like some escape games.
Okay, so I've never tried those, but I heard they're fun.
They are. Well, so he incorporated an escape game into the Miller's Thrillers. So like because it's like a big, it's a big like tons of acreage or whatever. So he just put this big circus tent in the middle of everything.
You already got me.
And you go in and you like have to Oh yeah, there's clowns, there's all kind of stuff, and you have to go in and you have to figure out the clues to get out of Arena X, which is what they call it,
Right.
and so it's really cool. Like I love it. But
So what
if you have
happens
a
if you don't?
chance,
What happens if you don't get out? You die.
you just lose. It
Okay.
sucks.
Yeah.
We figured out all the clues, but we didn't read everything we needed to read in order to, because it's the last clue. This was 2 years ago. Was
You're a better man for it.
return whatever you had, whatever the thing was, to the ringmaster or whatever. Well, we didn't read to figure out who the ringmaster was.
Gotcha. Who was it? Not you.
No, it was this guy on stilts.
Oh, the stilt guy. You always got to check the stilt guy.
So anyway, it was fun though. I do love that. It's a lot of fun, and I love haunted houses. I love
Do you like
haunted
regular escape
trails.
games?
Escape games are fun. Yes, big fan.
Just general?
Big fan. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I love that kind of stuff. But 3 years ago, we Sarah and I dressed up as Forrest and Jenny.
Nice, nice. Oh man, I wish I had a picture of that. I'm sure it's on Facebook. I'll grab it.
I do have a picture, so yeah, you should. And then I've done football coach quite a bit because it's easy.
Yeah, that's a good one though. That is a solid one. You could kill it as a football coach, like a what is it? Football, like a college football coach. I could see
Yeah,
you.
I mean, you just put a visor on, quarter zip, headset like you've got on.
Yep.
Khakis and some Nikes, and you're good.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up what I was last year.
Do you go to a lot of do you go to events, like parties and stuff?
Well, so in Chattanooga, where I went to college, they have this street called Station Street, and it's basically just one street of bars, and a lot of people dress up. And I went as Peaky Blinders with with two of my buddies, and we absolutely murdered the outfit. And I'm trying to pull it up, but I know this is great streaming TV, but it's going to take me 2 seconds to do it. So if you could just do some filibuster music, never mind, it's right here.
Oh, you're pulling it there. Oh wow, okay, yeah, you guys killed it.
Yeah. So I was Arthur, he was Tommy.
That's solid.
Yeah, it was good. It was nice. It was a fun time, and who doesn't love dressing up? Not in those really thin $60 Superman costumes they sell at Party City. We actually got to get clothes for our costume.
See, when I was a kid, I just got the mask.
Oh yeah. Oh, as a kid, it was all about who had the scariest mask.
It was just the mask, and then if I was Superman, then it was a towel with a clothespin. That was my cape. We get a cape? No, we got a cape at home.
Like McDonald's, can we get a McDouble? We have food at home.
We got McDonald's at home. No, you don't.
I was listening to this comedian. He said, my dad was so mean that we would be begging for McDonald's in the back as kids, and he'd go through the drive-thru, get one black coffee, and leave.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's phenomenal. I love dads. Dads are awesome. Oh, wait, I am a dad. That's
yeah. Part of the club.
Oh, man. All right, well, let's get to our top 3 stories for the day.
All right.
Our first story, Tennessee will hire 25 new forensic lab staff members to help process Tennessee's backlog of sexual assault kits, Governor Bill Lee announced on Thursday, after an 11-month delay in evidence processing sparked renewed scrutiny. Earlier this month, a suspect in the murder of Memphis kindergarten teacher Eliza Fletcher was linked to a 2021 rape with evidence from a sexual assault kit that sat unprocessed in the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation's Jackson lab for more than 11 months. Lee announced that the TBI will add 25 new forensic lab positions, 11 in Nashville, 8 in Jackson, 6 in Knoxville. Positions will include scientists, technicians, and administrative support staff. That will add to the 25 new staff included in last year's budget, which the agency is actively recruiting to fill. TBI's budget requests have repeatedly included more forensic lab staff, but state lawmakers have not approved all requested funding for new positions in the past. This year, the agency requested funding for 40 new forensic scientists, but the legislature approved funding for 25. We've been searching for solutions to these challenges for several years now. We're thankful for Governor Lee and leaders of both houses and continuing to hear our concerns and work with us toward permanent fixes, TBI Director David Roush said. The commitment to funding additional positions will help us get a jump on the necessary training time to get the new scientists prepared to perform their duties. It's a critical step in the process. Now, Rouse said the agency has expanded overtime to existing scientists and technicians, expanded hours over weekends, and outsourced eligible kits to private laboratories to help work down the backlog. In addition, TBI is contracted with retired agents and forensic scientists to streamline training to new employees. Within the next year, Roush said the agency hopes to meet its goal of 8 to 12-week turnaround for all evidence processing, including rape kits. TBI will use existing funds approved this year to support the new staff. Permanent funding to support the positions will include in next year's budget, Lee said. Tennessee will also receive a $2.9 million federal grant from the U.S. Department of Justice Office of Justice Programs, Representative Steve Cohen announced on Thursday. For some crime victims, the funding comes too late, but it is essential to perform timely DNA sample testing if justice is to be done. There you have it. Moving along, country music singer Hardy is recovering after his tour bus crashed. The rednecker hitmaker, whose full name is Michael Wilson Hardy, could be forced to postpone some upcoming shows on his tour after he and 3 others sustained, quote, significant injuries following their vehicle collision after they left the Country Thunder concert festival in Bristol. The 32-year-old wrote on his Instagram page Sunday night, following last night's show, our tour bus was in an accident on our way home from Bristol. There were just 4 of us, including myself, on the bus. However, we were all treated for significant injuries. Hardy requested fans give 2 members of his team in their prayers as they were still in the hospital. He said, our friend and bus driver needs your prayers as he is still in the hospital. His family is with him as he is being treated. We're all pulling and praying for him. Hardy also revealed that he had been released from the hospital. He told followers he had been ordered by doctors to recover for the next few weeks, and he is due to appear at the Global Life Field in Arlington, Texas on October 8th before taking a break from his wall-to-wall tour until December. He did promise to make sure everyone was updated on the moves in the coming days. His team said to please keep their road family in your prayers, and they promise to keep you updated. God bless our medics and local and state officials for their quick response and incredible service. And speaking of country music, tomorrow is the 62nd birthday for Tootsie's Orchid Lounge, and it will be celebrated in downtown Nashville tomorrow with a free concert. Lee Brice, Parmalee, Montgomery Gentry, Colt Ford, Randy Houser, and Drew Green will be on the stage on Broadway. Music will start around noon with the main lineup going starting at 5 and going all the way until midnight. Broadway will be closed between 4th and 5th Avenue from 5 until – so tomorrow when we have our Broadway camp, they will be putting up the stage.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And there will not be one – so if you go in there – and you stay there for about an hour, like say you get there early, you're not leaving because there's no way to get, especially if you get a good spot up front, the shoulder-to-shoulder thing, you have to be a lineman to get out of there.
So I'll tell you, I've been to Tootsie's birthday several times.
Yeah.
And I love the event. It is a phenomenal event because Randy Houser's almost always there. Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry also always there.
Fantastic.
They're great people, but Randy Houser is the most underrated country music singer.
He is, man. He really is the sort of like that last link to like George Strait type country, my opinion.
And on top of everything else, he's just like he is a power vocalist. The dude can sing
exactly
anything.
Like he travels.
Love it.
His voice travels like miles.
Yes. So if you have a chance to get out there, you should absolutely do that. Trust me, it is worth it. Now, probably in 2019, I was working at AJ's on Broadway on Tuesday nights doing karaoke, and it's always on Tuesday. They always have this event on a Tuesday. And so it kind of sucked because I was up there and there was nobody singing karaoke because everybody was down for the free concert. And then I decided, well, what am I doing? Open the window, Chris. Enjoy the concert from up top. So I did, and it was phenomenal. So I got a great seat. I could see everything from where I was at. It was like being in a because I had a private bar basically because there was, nobody else was in there. So me and the bartender were just chilling.
Love that. I love
watching the show is like being in a suite for like a Titans game or something.
I thought that for a second you were going to say, I saw an empty mic and I saw a singer and I grabbed it and I just started.
But yeah,
you do karaoke though, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do karaoke all the time. Can't wait.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
We gotta go to karaoke.
Would love that.
Soon.
Yes.
So anyway, but yeah, so Tootsie's birthday bash tomorrow. If you're gonna be downtown, make sure you understand between 4th and 5th Avenue, where like the first little set where Tootsie's is of bars will be closed. You will not be able to drive there. So the cars that are coming toward us will not be able to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, so get it in while you can.
You will not be able to do that. So I hope everybody gets their deliveries today because tomorrow they will not be able to.
Right. Exactly.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. That's going to do it for our top 3 stories for the day. When we come back, we're going to take it to Stephanie Miller, who will tell you what's going on in Clarksville this week. And we'll get some snippets of her show and tell you how you can watch the remainder of the show and to get more information for what she's doing. So stick around here on Mornings on Main Street Media TV.
At Sumner Funeral and Cremation, our mission is to serve families as our own, celebrate the life of their loved one, and help begin the healing process.
My whole family, including my wife and my mom and siblings, were very happy with the treatment that we received. I would highly recommend Sumner Funeral and Cremation.
We offer funeral, burial, cremations, and pre-planning services.
Sumner Funeral and Cremation. Traditional, affordable, dignified. SumnerFuneral.com.
Buddy Allen, it's a tradition. Come on into our store. Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door. Flowers blooming in the springtime and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor-trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor-trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor-trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Hey everyone, I'm John English. This is Keith Wallace, and we would like to welcome you to John English Antique Sports and Cards in Shelbyville, Tennessee. We specialize in graded and ungraded sports and non-sports cards, vintage wax boxes, and unopened cases. We have a large selection of PSA graded cards. We also specialize in old sports collectibles, baseball, football, basketball, golf, and tennis. You can find it all at John English Antique Sports and Cards. We are happy to be associated with Nashville's greatest sports antique, George Plaster.
I was looking for a major where I didn't have to do math or science. And when I took, so my sophomore year, I just took a ton of different classes trying to figure out something I liked, and one of them was Journalism 101. And it was like, well, this is great. You get to ask people questions and find out about them and then write about it. What could be better? So that's how I got into it.
Jody Jones Dentistry can handle all your dental needs, from the basics to cosmetic procedures. All of this in the nicest dental facility I have ever seen. Jody has done it right. They're located conveniently at 55 Music Square East, and for an appointment, it's simple. Dial 615-259-5100 and tell them Plaz sent you.
Welcome back to This Week in Clarksville. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. I'm with the Assistant Gas Manager for Clarksville Gas and Water, Tyler Hayes, today. Tyler, first off, thanks for giving me your time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
There's some really important information to get out. There is an upcoming Awareness Week in October, the first week of October, and it references natural gas. Can you kind of tell me a little more about that?
Yeah, so the first week in October is Public Natural Gas Week, and we like to have an event here at the City of Clarksville Gas and Water Department that is a public awareness event. It allows us to meet with our customers and allows them to ask any questions they may have about natural gas or really any other utility.
Well, tell me about the importance of kind of being just aware of natural gas.
Yeah, so being aware of natural gas and any other utility is a very important thing for not only homeowners but other operators in the area. You are constantly surrounded by infrastructure of your utility, so you need to be aware of it, and you need to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to avoid those utilities and be cognizant of those utilities when performing construction activities.
Which brings me to the next, which is a call before you dig. And this is something that you, if you're looking to dig anywhere, that you need to be aware of year round. Tell me more about the 811 call before you dig.
Yeah, so 811 exists for utilities to be able to map all of their utilities in one central location so that whenever somebody who is doing digging in the area can call in and they can notify every operator in the area, and we can go out and mark our utilities before any construction activities begin. So it keeps us in the loop whenever somebody is doing any digging in the area, and it makes sure that any homeowner or any contractor in the area is aware of any utility that might be in the surrounding area whenever they go to dig.
Okay, and I know, I've seen this campaign not only here, but in other areas. And some people may say, it's really not that important. I don't have to worry about calling. It'll be fine. What would you like to say to those who may have that, oh, it'll be fine sort of mentality?
I'd like to say a couple of things. A, it won't be fine, because if you do hit a utility, it's going to be a very expensive thing for you, and it's going to be a very dangerous situation. And B, it's something that's free. It's something that we provide as a public service to everybody in the community, and it's something that anybody can do at any time. It's not going to cause us any additional work. It's something that we're prepared to do in order to protect our infrastructure and protect you. So make every effort you can to call 811 before you dig. It's going to save you money, and it's going to protect you in the long run.
So let's talk about those consequences if you do not call before you dig.
Yeah, if you do not call before you dig, we will have to bill you for the infrastructure damage that is caused because of the excavating damage. And we will, in certain cases, have to report you to the state of Tennessee, and they will do a review, and there are possible fines associated with causing damage to our utilities.
Got it. Well, Tyler, is there anything else that I haven't mentioned yet or brought up that you'd like to kind of share with everyone watching this or seeing this?
I don't believe so. I do believe that we've talked about everything that we would like to talk about. Public Natural Gas Week is coming up the first week in October. We'd love to see you out here. Grab a bite of lunch on us and learn a little bit more about your local utility.
So the 7th of October is the Friday that you can come out and join them, learn a little bit more about this Awareness Week for natural gas, and meet Tyler, meet some of the rest of the team that you have right here at Clarksville Gas and Water. They're always here and ready to answer any question that you have. If someone does want to inquire about anything, what's the number to call?
The best number to call to contact us about any questions you may have is 931-645-7422.
Fantastic. Tyler, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Hope
Absolutely.
This has helped some of you out there. If you had a question about natural gas, 811. But again, you know who to call. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to This Week in Clarksville. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller, and I'm able to meet up once again with Katie Nettie from the Wadebourne Nature Center here at Rotary Park. Katie, it's always a treat to get to talk with you, to get to hear what's happening. You guys received a grant back in July to do a community garden. How's that going?
It's going better than expected, actually. We've had about 30 to 40 different volunteers show up on the variety of different days, and I can't believe how many people volunteer to pick up rocks out here. It's so labor intensive. But so far it's going really well. We've got stuff in the ground and it's growing.
Did you expect the turnout?
I didn't expect the turnout because it's late in the season, and typically, you plant in the spring. But because of when the grant dollars have to be spent, we did have to get some progress going and show them that we were working out here. So I've been surprised at how many people want to dig in someone else's dirt. It's not it's for the community, not their own. And so it's been really special.
So you've been out here with them. What are you hearing from the parents, from the kids as they're digging through the dirt, helping you out?
You would think that in Clarksville, everybody would have a second hand as a farmer, but there's been such an influx in the population that people live in smaller homes, they live in apartments, they don't have access to this kind of land. And so we've been able to teach little kids how to plant a seed and what it takes to care for it, and that soon, hopefully, maybe how to prepare some of those foods also.
Here's a look at the garden, what you can see behind us. So you're taking a look at what's been put down into the garden, what they've been working on. What are some of the variety of vegetables or plants?
We're going to have a lot of lettuce, so we'll be able to make some big salads pretty soon. The radishes are looking awesome. We have carrots, turnips, and peas right now that are doing pretty well. So if the cold weather can hang out for a little bit, we'll have more of a variety.
Please, Mother Nature, work with us on this. So you have what's here in the garden. I also see some plant stands.
Yeah, they're raised garden beds. They're designed for people who may have limited mobility and can't quite get into this dirt. We can bring the garden to them.
Oh, nice.
And so also that will help us if the weather does get a little bit colder. We can shift these inside on the frost nights to potentially have the grow last a little longer.
Absolutely beautiful. I love it. So now also tell me about the upcoming day that you have for volunteers.
We have a big community volunteer day on October 1st, and it'll be the finishing touches of getting the rest of our rows in the garden and maybe harvesting some early lettuce. And we have lunch provided on that day for us as well for a few people. So if you're interested, you can go on our website and RSVP there. We'd love to have people of all ages come out and share their farming knowledge with us.
So October 1st, so that is this coming Saturday. Go ahead and put this on your calendar. And what time would you like people to come out?
9 o'clock is when we're going to get started, so before it gets too hot, and then we'll be eating lunch around 11:30.
That sounds great. That sounds like a lot of fun. So be sure to put that on your calendar. Come out and join them here at the Wadebourne Nature Center and the Community Garden. Anything about the Community Garden that people might not know? What's in store? What's coming up next?
Yeah, so obviously the big planting season will happen in the spring, but what I want people to know is that anyone can come help. There's no experience needed, no tools. We have all of that. If you want to come for one day and just see what it's like, or if you want to be a continued volunteer, and whoever works in the garden will reap the benefits of the garden. So that's how we plan to divvy up the harvest.
Very nice. So you have your name on the list that you were here.
There you go. All right. We're going to take one more quick break. When we come back, a last look at weather, a last look at traffic, and we will get you guys out of here and in time for Devin O'Day. So stick around here on Mornings on Main Street. Main Street Media TV is back after this.
This is Eric Berner with Rockcastle Wealth Advisors. I help people in the pursuit of making their money live as long as they do. People hire me because I use a customized, individualized, personal approach for the person I'm working with. Everyone's situation is different. One area I can help with is if you are newly or nearly retired, or maybe have changed jobs and have an old 401k account. You may need more information to help you clearly understand your options. Call me at 615-235-1058 or email Eric at rockcastlewealth.com.
Buddy Allen, it's a tradition. Come on into our store. Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door. Flowers blooming in the springtime and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
Hey, this is George Plaster, and I'm excited to announce that the second annual Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night is going to happen Monday, November the 28th at the Hermitage Strike and Spare. The three charities that will benefit are Last Minute Toy Store, Martha O'Brien Center and Stars, and our intention is to get them that money so it can do the most amount of good at Christmas time. Now, here's where I need your help. I need you to sign up to play in the most fun charity event you've ever been involved in. Imagine 64 foursomes with 64 sports personalities in the area. As a single player, it's $200. If you get a foursome, it's $800. And what I want you to do is reach out to me via email, plastergeorge@gmail.com, and we'll get you signed up and get you ready and raring to go. Again, that's plastergeorge@gmail.com for a night you will never forget. The high school football season is here, and nobody handles Friday nights better than Main Street Media. Here's Zach Womble with details.
That's the name of the game here at Main Street Media and Main Street Preps. Is, we've been doing this for a long time now, and I think you hit on it. We've got an army of reporters across all of Middle Tennessee. I think there's about 130 schools in the Middle Tennessee area, and we try to cover all of them. We cover about 11, 12 counties at this point. And those Friday night shows, it's we're gonna show that off. We're gonna showcase the talent that we have on the field with reporters across several mid-state games on the weekly basis. So whether you're in Williamson County, whether you're in Giles County or Murray County or Montgomery or Robertson or anywhere in between, we're gonna have you covered from 6 to 11.
Friday Night Live is presented by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, where fans don't let fans drive drunk.
Hit the button. Hit the button. The button has been hit. We are now live.
I just told everybody to stop moving for a little bit, and they didn't until I was ready for them to move. Now you can go, cop.
We got folks on scooters going the wrong way in traffic, man. It's Monday for everybody. It's Monday for everybody.
It is. You're right. Even that cop was like, you know what? They're having a Monday. I'm having a Monday. Let's just not do it.
Let's not mess up everybody else. Let's not compound the issue.
There you go. There you go. Good point.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
Solid.
We got.
Okay, so this is really bad, right? But every time a fire truck goes by me with the sirens on, I want to yell, "Whoa! Where's the fire?" The figure of speech, like, "Whoa! What's the hurry?
Is there a fire?
Is there a fire, sir?"
So that didn't look great, but hopefully everybody's okay wherever they're headed.
The lights weren't on, so maybe that could either be really, really good or really, really bad.
Well, you know what? It might be a traffic incident. Let's take a look at your right now traffic.
Very, very true.
Your right now traffic is brought to you by 54, the Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults. They're a proud partner with the All of Us research program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website joinallofus.org/5040. That's /5040. Spell out 50. I don't see anything right this second that is, let's see here. We've got a closure downtown, but I don't think that's Broadway. I think it's just closed, unfortunately. So don't see anything right this second. Hopefully we'll get a report there soon, but there is an accident or disabled vehicle on 24 eastbound in Davidson County at mile marker 52. That is again on 24 just before you get to that 440-40 split, and that right two lanes are blocked and folks are struggling to get through that as they normally would be. Also looks like stop traffic coming in from 24 eastbound on the north side of town. So if you are trying to get into Nashville from 2465 or from 4024, you're going to have a bad time. There you go. That is your.
It's just not the way.
That is your. I look at your on-time traffic here on Mornings on Main Street, brought to you by 50 Ford. Justin, tell us about the weather.
Let's talk about the weather. The weather today is brought to the weather. We definitely need a jingle or something for that. I will make that tonight. Roy's Meat Service is our sponsor for today's weather, and boy, what a great spot they are. Get all your meat / food from Roy's Meat Service. Not only do they do ribs, steak, they do mac and cheese, they do RC colas, they do green beans, they do all the good sides. The staff is very nice and attentive, and they're local. Who doesn't want to support a local shop, especially in the downtown area of Nashville? You can locate them on 605 South 19th Street in Nashville, or contact them by phone by 615-227-2583, or you can go online and look at everything I just said, because they have a fantastic photo gallery that will convince you to take the meat home or eat it there. And the website is roymeatservice.com. Your weather for today, and it's only going to get better from here, just for a little bit though, because remember, we decided that it's not going to be like this forever. So don't get your hopes up too hard. High 77, low 48, sunny all day, 97% chance of rain, of sunshine, 3% chance of rain, 48% humidity, which is below 50. We love that. And the UV index can just stay right where it's at, 6 out of 10. I don't mind that. And that is your weather for today on October 3rd, 2022.
There you go. Well, that's going to do it for our show today. Justin, we've had a good show. It's been fun.
Yeah, definitely. It has. I even switched cameras. Things are going a little crazy. This hat's really dirty. So you were right. I shouldn't have gone with that hat.
I got a brand new hat this weekend.
Well, that's cool.
And I may wear it tomorrow because it's
Tommy Bryan.
It's a great look.
Not to one up you or anything, because I don't want to do that. But Tommy Bryan gave me a cool hat as well. It's from the new. I'm looking around because I'm trying to find it, but it's from the new Cedar Tap. So the Lebanon Square. You might not be familiar just because you're in Murray, but they redid the square in Lebanon, and it used to be just a bunch of worn out buildings. They're redoing all the buildings, and one of them just got a beer tap, like a World of Beer type, type restaurant or place, and it's owned by another. It's owned by the same people that own another place on the square, and they got me a hat. So I'll wear it. I'm wearing it now, though.
Now that downtown's, which Columbia's downtown was revitalized several years ago, thanks to Puckett's, and Mike Wolf was involved in that. Rory from Joey and Rory.
It's beautiful down there, man. It really is nice.
So Lebanon needs to get that going, and once they do, it'll be a fantastic place as well. I think.
Hope so.
I think folks will love being downtown in Lebanon. I mean that's good.
Man, that sentence is hopefully going to be said within the next 10 years by other people.
So
go downtown Lebanon.
Fun story. My wedding on last Saturday, on the 1st. I mean,
the wedding you did, right? Not your wedding.
No, the wedding that I was DJ was in Lebanon.
Really? Which part?
Yeah.
The mill?
No, over here by it was on close to it's still on 840. Like you didn't even have to get off of 840.
I see.
Wild Turkey Ranch. So
anyway. Okay. Gotcha.
Had a good time. But that's gonna do it.
All right, man.
Devin O'Day coming up right after this. Here, this has been Mornings on Main Street. Tomorrow, Terry McCormick talks Titans on Tighten Up Tuesday. So come join us at 10 o'clock. We'll see you then. For Justin, I'm Chris. Have a great day.
See y'all.